Microsoft announces Windows Phone 8.1 aside from some Lumias and Cortana. The Apple vs. Samsung trial continues, and this time Phil Schiller talks back. And BlackBerry has decided to file a divorce against T-Mobile. I'm Jaime Rivera, and just remember this, BlackBerry. Never bite the hand that feeds. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's start today off with some sort of official news, as we do know that the Samsung Galaxy S5 will not be ready for sale until mid-April, and still we know that there are some Korean companies and carriers that begun selling it. Again, Samsung will. Or so they say. And as it turns out, we do have positive sales for this Galaxy S5 so far. Obviously, the phone is barely in the market for a little while, and we should expect to be getting this phone very soon in the Pocketnow Labs for review, so we'll keep you posted on how worth it is it. Now let's talk about BlackBerry and T-Mobile, as we've got some very interesting developments. BlackBerry has decided to not renew its contract with T-Mobile to sell phones in the United States through the carrier, because T-Mobile decided to switch to anybody that wanted to change their BlackBerry phones for any other phone, because obviously BlackBerry 10 was a big disappointment, and I guess BlackBerry is taking this very personally. And it's really odd considering the fact that, the company really needs a lot of help right now, and the last thing they can do is shoot down sales opportunities. But anyways, let's see how that goes. Now let's talk about the Apple versus Samsung trial, as this is day 2, and this trial should not last too long, but this time it's the opportunity for Apple's first witness, which is the Senior Vice President of Global Marketing, which is Phil Schiller, and very interesting. He ended up reading the same statement that he read in the previous 2 trials that have been between Apple and Samsung, and it argues that definitely, Samsung has benefited from Apple's new innovation, and it's really hard to tell the innovation came from Apple or from Samsung. Again, the arguments are really interesting, and it keeps going. We just don't know exactly how Samsung is planning to counteract to that. Let's see how the drama continues in this soap opera. Now let's talk about standards, and this is very interesting. A lot of people complain about USB because you never really know which side you're holding when you connect it. So you have to look at the cable and then connect it to the computer or to your phone. It works the same way on either. But apparently we are getting a new version of USB that's coming very soon, and because of its size, it could be that this cable will work on both phones and computers. Obviously, we still don't know exactly how that's going to be. Links to the description for full details on what to expect, but it would be really cool if that would happen soon. And finally, for the very, very hot news of the day, Microsoft finally announces almost everything you can think of at its Build conference today. We get Windows Phone 8.1, we get the new Lumia 930, Lumia 630, 635, we get Cortana announced, we get the Nokia Cyan update for its current smartphone lineup. A ton of announcements and a lot of detail that I really can't fit into this segment. Sorry. Links in the description for everything to read about. There is a lot of hot stuff being announced today, and I'll tell you, it's really cool that we won't have to wait a year to get them, as Microsoft is doing a better job at launching things very soon. But that leads me to the question of the day. What did you like the most about everything that got announced today? Because in my particular case, I'll tell you this much. I like Cortana. The whole concept behind Cortana and everything, sure, it looks a lot like Siri, but it's kind of smarter and it's really cool. But leave us a comment down below. What do you think? And friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.